I'm always delighted to be with Saul News. This has been such a leader in the conservative movement and the Republican Party.
Welcome to the Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for February 4th, 2022. An article from Fox Business reports, national debt tops $30 trillion. The U.S. national debt has surpassed the $30 trillion mark according to the latest data released by the Treasury Department, marking a new milestone as government spending and borrowing continue to surge. The new record is for the government's total debt outstanding, which includes $23.4 trillion in debt held by the public and another $6.5 trillion in intra-government debt, such as federal trust funds and other accounts. Spending by Congress was already increasing at a steady clip for years before the coronavirus sparked a borrowing surge of $5 trillion in pandemic relief that exacerbated the rate. An article from townhall.com states, Grassley met with Biden about SCOTUS. Here's what he had to say. Senate Judiciary Committee ranking member Chuck Grassley made a trip to the White House on Monday for a meeting with President Joe Biden. They discussed Biden's upcoming Supreme Court nomination, and Grassley reminded him, along with Chairman Dick Durbin and Vice President Kamala Harris, what role the Senate plays in the confirmation process. After the meeting, President Biden posted on Twitter, "Today, the Vice President and I met with Senator Durbin and Senator Grassley on the upcoming Supreme Court vacancy. I look forward to nominating someone with extraordinary experience and integrity, someone who will make history as the first black woman nominated to the court." Last week, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell warned Biden not to choose a radical replacement for retiring Justice Stephen Breyer, especially given the 50-50 split and need for bipartisanship. And finally, the Washington Free Beacon reports, labor unions collected $37 million in COVID relief they were ineligible to receive. The Paycheck Protection Program was launched in March of 2020 to provide relief to small businesses and charities amid the COVID-19 pandemic. But 226 labor unions that were ineligible for the program received $36.7 million in forgivable loans, according to a report provided exclusively to the Washington Free Beacon. Documents released in response to a Freedom of Information Act request show Trump administration officials notified the Small Business Administration in July of 2020 that ineligible labor unions receive loans through the program. Unions did eventually qualify for PPP relief in March of 2021 when President Joe Biden signed the American Rescue Plan. Applications for loans closed 2 months later. And that concludes your Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for February 4th, 2022. For more political news faster, visit saulsnews.com.